When I was here? When I was in the hospital, were you with her?
I saw Tori, yes.
Well, you should have changed your jacket, then I wouldn't have known.
I would have told you.
When?
When I thought about it. Don't do this.
What am I doing? You come here reeking of another woman's perfume?
You stop this now before I come.
You only admit it when I catch you.
It was the worst night of Tori's life. She had to talk to Keith alone.
Did you use that as an excuse to run off and see her?
You don't have any faith in me at all, do you?
Well, maybe you don't realize what you're doing. Maybe it's such heady stuff having two women fighting over you that you don't realize you're setting up the situation. You see, you can have this fantasy with Victoria, and you can blame it on Eden. I mean, she's so irrational. She's so jealous.
The only one who's setting up this situation is you.
Wrong. You know, I hate myself for being so naive. I thought for sure that when you and Victoria went to Keith, it would be all over. But no, it has given you guys an excuse to get closer together. You want to explain that to me?
I'm not about to explain this to you. Not that you'd listen to me anyway. You don't know me well enough by now.
I'm learning real fast. Huh? No one has ever hurt me like this before.
The only person hurting you right now, Eden, is yourself. I mean, when did you forget that other people have feelings? That they might hurt too? Tori might even, maybe even Keith? Would it be too much to ask for you to put aside your own needs for a second and try to feel something, maybe some compassion for somebody else?
Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory, however long and hard the road may be. For without victory,
there can be no survival. Mason, how'd you know Winston Churchill was one of my faves?
I was just checking the echo in the room. Courtney, you look lovely tonight.
Thank you.
Did you get the package I sent over?
Package? You sent me a package?
No, it's from Kelly.
Kelly, you serious? She sent me something?
Yeah, I had it rerouted to your new address next door. It's probably waiting for you now.
Well, that's terrific. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. But if she's sending me a package, it must mean that the old man has shipped her out of town somewhere again, right?
But I, for one, am confident she'll be returning very soon.
Well, for one is right. I don't hear anybody else saying so.
Well, I'm just not sure that it's the best thing for her. You know, she's going to have to stand trial.
Victory at all costs. On that note, good night.
Yeah, all right.
If my father notices that his book is missing, would you tell him that he's loaned it to me?
No problem, Mace. Night, Winston.
Night.
All right. Let's take off this jacket and have you sit down and relax, because I'm going to give you that shoulder rub that I promised.
Courtney, I think that's a lovely idea, but maybe not tonight. I'm feeling a little tired, and maybe I'll just mosey on home. But I did have a wonderful time at dinner with you. I really did.
Well, so did I. You know, I don't remember when I've laughed so much, Pearl. You know, I think we have the same offbeat sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess we do. You know, for a beautiful lady, you're also a very bright and funny one, too.
Well, thank you. I'm not used to so many compliments.
Guess you should be. Listen, good night, sweetie. Courtney.
Did Kelly ever kiss you that way?
I thought that we had straightened that whole thing out.
I know. And you need to run home and get your package.
Look, I'll call you first thing in the morning, right?
Yep.
That's my babies. Oh, God. It's true. I crocheted this for her. Remember how happy I was making it? I thought she was buried in it. My little girl didn't die.
No, your daughter lived. And you sold her for $500. What did you do with the money, Gene? I've always wondered.
I didn't know. Look, I swear I didn't know anything about it. My mother told me that she died.
Sure, blame it on Grandma. She's not around to protect herself anymore.
She said that there was something wrong with her lungs and that the doctors just couldn't save her.
Well, someone did, because here I am, Gina, all grown up now.
If I ever thought that for 1 second my daughter had survived, I would have searched from one end of this earth to the other for her. Please believe me.
No, I was paid for. I don't owe you anything. I didn't tell you I was your daughter so I could come rushing into your arms. I told you, so it would hurt that much more when I tell you I hate you.
just try not to make any big life decisions right away, okay?
Okay.
You know, you're like a big butterfly. You gotta fly around a little, you know? Try your wings before you land anywhere.
Is that what you did when you left your grandpa's farm?
Oh, yeah, I sure did. Well, I stuck my nose in about 20 different jobs before I settled on being a cop. I almost got it bitten off a couple of times, too.
What'd you do?
I was a deckhand on a rich man's yacht. I was a lady shoe salesman. I was a baseball player, too, in the minor leagues. And I was a bouncer at a disco.
Well, what made you want to become a policeman? Did you like guns better than you like baseball?
No. It's because I don't like people that use them to hurt other people. But if I'd have known how much paperwork there'd be involved in it, I would have stayed in baseball.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
But it's too late now. I'm hooked.
Do you have lots of girlfriends?
Did anybody ever tell you that you were very nosy?
Not nosier than you.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, if you like pretty girls, I really think that you should take Jane to dinner. She's lots prettier than me, and she's very smart, and I wouldn't mind if you did.
I don't, because I... You know what you're doing? You're fishing for compliments now.
I'm tricky ball.
No more tricky questions.
Here?
Oh, why not?
Well, I like to dance, Paul, but I don't know how.
Then I'll show you. Okay, it's something every butterfly should learn. Come on. Not that hard. All you have to do is put this arm up here. Put this one right here.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at me in my eyes. But don't step on my feet, okay?
Okay.
You just move.
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not so bad, is it?
Mm-mm.
You okay?
Yeah. Am I doing everything okay?
So I'm just self-centered and heartless. And Tori's the helpless victim.
I didn't stand it. You know, Eden, I made a vow to you in a church that I would love you and cherish you for as long as I live. Does that mean anything to you?
I guess I don't understand what it means to you. All I am asking is that you stop letting your ex-girlfriend run our lives.
I am not going to pretend that I don't feel connected to Tori, because I do. I'm not going to feel that I feel her pain. Her guilt over Katie's death is something real, and it's something awful, and she has suffered it alone and silently for 5 years.
I do not see her as the tragic heroine the way you do. And I think that's what scares me more than everything else, is that people see things that you don't.
Such as?
She's had a great life since she's left here. She went for a big acting career. She got it. She's probably got 1 million boyfriends.
I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I wish she just had one. I wish she had one that would come here and drag her back to Hollywood where she belongs. Cruz. Don't just walk away.
Isn't it crazy? I mean, you stand there telling me how much you hate me. All I want to do is take you in my arms and hold you, Lily.
The thought of you touching me.
Would it help if I could tell you that I understand how you feel? I mean, if you really believe it, I'd sell my own daughter for a couple of lousy bucks.
You know, it's probably lucky you did get some cash for me. Otherwise, you would have tossed me in a trash can to get rid of me.
Don't say that. I loved you. I was only 13, but I wanted to be a good mother to you.
Gina, if you were anyone else, I could probably feel sorry for the girl who had me, try and find a way to forgive her.
Then forgive me.
No, I know who you are. I know you. And it fits all right in with the rest of it. You cheated and lied your whole life.
Look. No, if I had wanted to get rid of you, I would have just done it. You know, they didn't invent abortions yesterday.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten your $500 cash either.
Lily, when I finally figured out I was pregnant, I was scared to death. I was scared of what my mother was going to do to me. But you know what? I didn't mind because I had my baby, and that was what was important to me. It was the best thing that had ever happened to me. I tried to hide it for as long as I could. I was going to run away, but I didn't have any place to go. I didn't have any money. When my mother finally found out about it, she went absolutely wild. She called me a slut and a whore and a whole lot of other names. And when I told her that I wanted to keep the baby after it was born, she said that she wasn't going to let me ruin my life and her life too. That she knew what was best for me. She wasn't going to let me shame myself or bring shame on the rest of the family. So you know what we did? We took a long bus ride all the way to New York City. We met a man in a restaurant. And he took us to this shabby little doctor's office. There was a couple other girls in there. Just half dead. Well, the doctor looked half dead himself. He took me into this little room and he told me to wait. And I ran as fast as I could and I didn't go home for 2 days. My mother was furious with me. But I told her I would kill myself rather than go back there. And finally, she believed me that she had to give in. Like I said before, as soon as I started the show, she wouldn't let anybody see me or me see anybody, and she was going to take care of it all. She even delivered the baby. I didn't mind. I wasn't lonely. I had my baby to keep me company. I crocheted her this sweater, had some booties, and a little hat to match. And then when she was born, my mother said there was something the matter with her.
No, you have to stay in bed. You have a fever.
But my baby's crying. Let me hold her, Mama.
Gina, there's something wrong with your baby. She's too tiny and she's not breathing right. I've got to take her to a hospital.
We'll put the sweater I made for her on her. She'll be all right then. I know she will. She took the baby away to the hospital. But she said I couldn't go along because I was too weak and too sick myself. She promised she'd bring her back as soon as she was well.
Gina, I am sorry. She was just too sick to survive the surgery.
No, she didn't die. Don't say that. I want my baby. Mommy, please give me my baby.
Gina, your baby is dead. Now you have got to accept that. She's dead.
I never saw my little girl again.
I'm not trying to make up excuses. The kind of person I am or the things that I've done. And you're probably the only person in the world I'd say this to. But I think a little piece of me died the day my baby died.
Bravo, Gina. That was a great performance. Too bad you wasted it on me.
You don't believe me?
Not one word. Hey, but if you want a job in a tent circuit, I can always get you some work.
Lily.
Look, I don't know what the whole idea behind your little sob story is. If you want me to shut up, then don't worry about it. Because I'm more ashamed of you being my mother than you could ever be. You just get out of here. I'm sick of the sight of you.
Oh, I'm telling you the truth. Please listen to me.
Oh, right, on your word of honor. Just get out of here.
Lily, please.
Please, get out. Lily. Jenny, just go away. I'm going to call. I'm going to have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Please stop.
Yeah, has Eden Capwell come in yet? Thanks.
Hello?
Hi. Listen, I wish you'd let me know you weren't coming home last night.
I'm sorry, I didn't think you wanted to hear from me.
I was worried.
Well, I'm sorry. I stayed at my father's house.
I owe you an apology, too. I was wrong to leave the way I did.
I just thought we needed some time away from each other.
Well, I don't know about that, but if we did, we had enough, so I'm coming over there, all right?
I'll be here.
Hey, Blondie.
Where's Cruz? They said he's not going to be back until noon at the station house.
Well, he's out working on a case. I don't know when he'll be here.
Face of a scared liar. I just want to talk to him. I know everything, despite your and his best efforts. Victoria spilled the beans, although why he covered for her, I'll never know. I mean, all he had to do was come to me.
I know. You aren't angry with him, are you?
No, I don't think even if Katie hadn't been born, I'd have much use for the man. It makes him a little less heartless, or a little more driven. I was so wrong about everything. I was so sure that the earring was the key to everything. The person who lost it was a witness. She knew it would happen. That's the thick mind of mine to hang on to something like that.
What did Victoria say happened to the earring?
Oh, come on, it was hers. Cruz gave it to her, you know this.
Well, yeah, I know what Cruz has said, but I didn't know Victoria's side of the story. You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind. I mean, what else do I have to do? Yeah, like the ancient mariner. I'll tell this story to everybody until the albatross falls off my neck. It was, well, here's the official version. Victoria and Katie got into a fight at State Street Bistro, right? Victoria said a lot of vicious things. She told her that her earrings were an engagement gift from Cruz. And some other vicious things. I would assume to cream the competition, but I think you would know more about that than I do.
What did she say happened then?
Katie got upset. She ran off. She told Cruz. Cruz got understandably upset with her. That led to a breakup. And Katie went straight to the ocean. Like she always did when she was upset. The ocean was her friend, she said. She turned against her. I guess she wanted to die. Anyway, she left the earring on the beach, and the other one, I guess, is at the bottom of the sea.
Well, madame.
Lovely. What'd you do, pick it outside on the bush?
Where else? You know, when I was the reigning butler around this castle joint here, I used to lay one across your dish table every morning for breakfast. You remember?
Yeah, you used to do a lot of things in the old days, Pearl.
Yeah, well, you're looking extra special this morning.
Thank you. I'm on my way out. I'm going to meet someone for breakfast.
Oh, well, that sounds terrific. Don't let me stop you. Has Mace been around by any chance this morning?
No.
No?
Hey, did you get that package that he sent over, the one from Kelly?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was waiting for me when I went home last night.
Well, what was it? I mean, if you'd rather I didn't ask, that's fine.
Oh, no, it was just a drawing, that's all.
Really? Of what?
Wow.
You.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Who is the artist?
Kelly.
Is this it?
This is it.
Do you mind if I see it?
Oh, no, not at all. Pretty good likeness when you say she even remembered to bend the nose 20 degrees.
Very nice. So was there any kind of note attached or anything?
Oh, it's funny that you asked. There wasn't even a postmark. That's why I came over to see maybe if Mason could fill me in on the details, you know.
Well, Pearl, I don't think that Kelly confided in Mason much. I mean, you...
Oh, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, she must have left a message with us or something. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, right?
Well, maybe this is the message.
Oh, I see. That you mean that she was happy to see me after all, right? Is that it?
Maybe I better not say what I think.
No, say what you think. Well, tell me.
Maybe this is a sort of goodbye gift, Pearl.
Yeah, I was afraid you'd not say that. I mean, otherwise, it just doesn't make any sense. That she would be in town, she wouldn't leave word with me or anything.
I don't know.
We were good pals at the very least,
Yeah, well, maybe someday you'll find out. Listen, I hate to go, but I'm going to be late.
Sure. Well, let me walk you to your car, okay?
Thank you.
Listen, Courtney, before you go, there's anything now that you remember that you've forgotten to tell me before? Something that Kelly wanted to relay through you?
No, Pearl.
Maybe by
Kelly didn't say anything about you to me.
Okay, well, maybe let's just drop the subject.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Okay, wait a minute. So who's this terrific person you're going to grace with your dazzling presence today?
A friend.
Huh. Lucky friend.
Lucky me. I have some very interesting friends.
I really wish you could have heard her, Mason. She was touching. She was even heartbreaking, but she was totally phony.
Gina and her winning way.
She made me so sick, I finally threw her out.
What happens now?
Oh, I'm going to do everything I can to make her life hell.
That's the spirit.
She tried to disarm me with this pitiful story. She doesn't know who she's dealing with.
Why don't you turn the tables and disarm her instead?
Well, that's what I intend on doing.
I mean by using her tactics. No threats, no retribution, just pathos, bathos, and tears. Make her believe that you believe blood is thicker than bile. Lull her into thinking that she's got you where she wants you and you can get anything you want out of her.
You mean anything you want out of her? Mason, are we back to that tape of your sister Kelly?
That would be a fine start.
Mason, do you really care what I have gone through? Or are you setting Gina and me up against each other so you can get your hands on that damn tape?
Don't try to make me the heavy in this. Lily, I'm just a ringside observer. Of course, I'm pulling for the girl in the white trunks.
Why should I fight your battle?
Because we're both waging the same war against Gina. Defeat her and we both win. What does your loving mother want more than anything else in the world? A return engagement as Mrs. C.C. Capwell, along with all the perks that go along with it. Now, you have the power to defeat her greedy little dreams and at the same time vindicate an innocent young woman. Now, wouldn't it be fun playing the loving daughter when you knew that the final scene was Mommy Deadly's downfall?
Okay, this is what you do. Click, click, and click. Are you ready to try it now?
I don't know. It's sort of like dancing all by yourself.
Oh, Alice, the real secret to modeling or anything else is you do everything you do with confidence.
Even if you don't know how?
You fake it. You should have seen me on my first modeling job. I had to hold a full glass of champagne. I was shaking so much it kept spilling all over my dress.
Well, why didn't you just drink some?
See, you're already smarter than I was. Okay, now let me lead you through it. Pretend I'm the camera. Turn around and face me just like I did before.
Okay.
Okay, now, remember what I said about keeping your balance.
Okay. On your mark, get set, go.
Good, good, and that's a good idea. We'll make it into a game.
Oh, no, but then you'll win.
I'm not playing. I won't play.
Oh,
I'm not playing.
okay. On your mark, set,
okay. Alice, Alice, you have just won the best prize in the lottery. How do you feel?
rich.
What are you going to do with all that money?
Oh, I'm going to give some to Mr. Lockridge. I'm going to take Paul out to dinner. And then I'm going to buy Nick a new camera.
Are you going to get anything for yourself?
Oh, yes. A great, big, brand new television for my room.
Ah, you got it. Okay, you're in your room, and you're watching it. You turn on the TV, and it's you. Click. There's a picture. How about a new dress? Something made of satin and sequins. You want to try it on?
Oh, why not?
Okay, you're wearing it, and how do you feel?
I feel French.
Ah, you look French. That's beautiful, but don't stop.
Okay, you're on a boat, Alice, and offshore you see someone you love.
Am I coming home or going away?
Going away. Now you're coming home. Good, good.
I'm sorry I'm late.
It only enhances my anticipation.
My, what a sweet thing to say.
Wow.
You know, I wasn't so sure you'd feel that way after all the things I said to you at the police station.
Oh, listen, I owe you an apology about all that, but you know, the officer that was involved in manhandling you was not only discharged, but up on criminal charges.
Which you had nothing to do with since you're not the DA anymore.
I'm testifying. You know, the guy had the audacity to say that I gave the orders, but let's let bygones be bygones.
I wonder. You know, Keith, this is a very special occasion for me.
It's your birthday?
No. It's the first time I've ever had a date with someone who's also dated my sister. I mean, that is what we're having here, isn't it? A date?
I thought it was breakfast. Could you keep your voice down?
Of course I can. You see, usually when someone likes Madeline, they're not interested in me since we're so different. But then again, you saw a very different side to Madeline than her baby sister did, didn't you?
I thought she was beautiful, bright, sophisticated, you know. Always managed to keep an upbeat mood, you know?
Oh, don't tell me that you're as gullible as the rest of them.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no, I just think that you're playing it safe. Yes, that's what I think you're doing.
Well, tell me how you saw your sister.
Well, the most frequent word that most people used when they were discussing Madeline rhymed with rich, and it usually came right after it.
I'm sure you had your differences, but you must have had some affection for her.
Let's drop the act, Keith, and get down to what we really came for this breakfast for.
I'd love to, but it's got to wait a minute. I have someone I have to talk to.
I'll be on pins and needles.
Cruz. I'm told I owe you an apology.
Not to worry, Keith. I haven't been holding my breath.
Tori explained everything to Keith.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't think we need to bother with apologies. Let's just let it go.
I think it's time I buried my sister. I've been keeping her alive with my anger, and I suppose my guilt at not being able to do anything for her. I can't let you off the hook entirely. I think you could have handled it differently so that she wouldn't have been driven to the edge, but that's all I have to say.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butt in. I just didn't want you to say the wrong thing. Victoria didn't tell Keith the truth. She told him a lie like I'd asked, which I guess I have something to thank her for.
Well, thank you, but you didn't have to worry. Tori already told me all about it.
I see. Well, so much for the heroic gesture you were making to me. She's got you to swear to secrecy about another thing, doesn't she? Well, Keith is all right. He seems satisfied, almost apologetic. And the two of you, your connection's even stronger than before. You've even got more secrets.
She can't do anything right by you, can she? Even if you say it's what you want.
She can leave town. Her trauma is over, don't you think?
Okay. Look, that you were not wrong. That I've been slower than you to see certain things, and I haven't wanted to admit to them.
Here it comes.
No, Eden. I didn't sleep with Tori. I feel like a fool telling you that. But I'm not going to deny that last night it became obvious there are certain things she's harboring hopes in the back of her head. It's over. She started to say some things she saw was going nowhere, and she let it go. It's done.
I knew it.
The point is, what Tori feels or doesn't feel doesn't matter. All you have to know is what I feel. You don't have to trust Tori Lane. You have to trust me.
Don't you understand? It's not what you think. It's not even what Tori accepts. She's going to do whatever she wants to do. You and I, we can't have what we want until she's gone. She wants you, and she's not going to give up.
How do you know that, Eden?
Because that's how I'd be if I lost you.
Hey, stranger.
Well, they must have liked you a lot.
Who's that?
The person that made this picture.
Are you serious? How can you tell that?
Well, it looks like you.
Yeah?
Oh, you know, not just the outside. Well, not just your face. It's sort of like much more. Oh, I don't know the words for it.
Don't worry about it, sweetie. I think you got your idea across.
No, I didn't. You see, I have all these new feelings, and I don't know what to call them. I don't know.
Alice, relax. You're going to learn the names. All you need is a little bit of time to learn them.
There's so much to learn. There's too much. I'll never catch up. You know, when I was at the hospital, I didn't learn anything. I don't mean things like other girls, how to put on makeup and dress right. I don't know how to talk to people the right way. You know, I can tell sometimes when they look at me certain ways because, when I say things. And, I don't know what they really mean, what they're really saying to me a lot of the time. Like when they're telling me a joke or when they look at me a certain way.
Alice, slow down a second. Now, in my very humble opinion, which ain't too humble, I think you're being a little hard on yourself. It's that simple. I mean, I think that you learned a great deal in that hospital that you're not giving yourself credit for.
Like what?
Like what? Like how to survive. To survive. I mean, look at yourself now. You're a beautiful young lady. You didn't let those people squelch your spirit. You got your whole life out here in front of you. You learned about loyalty, about friendship. I mean, you were the one that helped Kelly and me in the hospital, didn't you? Remember?
Yeah, but how do you know if somebody loves you? I never learned that.
But love, that's a biggie. You just know.
How?
Well, once upon a time I asked myself the same question, and then one morning I woke up, and it was my time. I just knew. There are certain kinds of love, you know. There's the kind of love that you have for your parents, first of all.
What? Well, I never knew my mother, but I love her anyhow.
I see. You know about that kind of love. Mm-hmm. Then there's the love between a brother and a sister. Huh?
You love Brian?
Yeah, I love him so much, it makes me really sad that I can't find him right now. Uh-huh. Now, that's what we call friendship. Friendship kind of love. You and me, we kind of fall into that category, right?
And Kelly, too.
Yeah. Kelly, too. Then there's the sexual, romantic, tantric aspects of love.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it. How do you know when it's that one?
Well, oh, wow. They don't call it falling in love for nothing. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a feeling like you're out of control. You're doing somersaults, you're eating cotton candy all at the same time. You know, that is the trickiest kind of love that there is, let me tell you.
Why?
Why? Well, it always feels like there's somebody around who you ought to love, but you don't. Somebody else that you shouldn't love, but you do. You know? Does that make any sense to you? Don't worry, it doesn't make much sense to anybody else either.
Women don't usually surprise me, but, you do.
Is it surprising to be so disliked?
Oh, you want to be straight? Let's be straight. I'm concerned about the photos you have of me and your sister.
Oh, you mean the photos I have of you and my sister together?
There's a difference between being straight and indiscreet, darling, and you're treading a very thin line right now.
Well, I like to live dangerously.
Please don't do it at my expense. What the hell do you plan to do with the pictures?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, unless you're going to blackmail me, I suggest you get rid of them.
Oh, Keith, do you really think that I would stoop that low?
I wouldn't hazard a guess to how low anyone would stoop in this town. But since Madeline is dead and I'm the only other person in the photos, why don't you give them to me?
I don't want to do that. But I promise you I'll keep them in a very safe place.
Oh, gee, why aren't I reassured by that? I mean, why don't you burn them or give them to me? I mean, what...
I don't want to do that.
If they're found, they're not going to enhance your sister's reputation.
Well, I don't want to burn them either.
Well, if you're not going to burn them, you're not going to give them to me. What are you going to do with them? You curl up with photos like that of me in front of a lonely fire at night. There's something you're on to that you're not letting on to me, darling.
Eden, hi. I haven't seen you since we talked to Keith.
No, but you certainly have been chatting, haven't you? Congratulations on your snow job with Keith. You know, if there's one thing I knew you could do, it was act.
Wait a minute, I thought we had an agreement on that. Now, Keith is going to leave Cruz alone.
What about you? Are you going to leave Cruz alone? Speaking of snow jobs.
It'll be no surprise to you to know that I care about Cruz very much, and I want him to be happy. If you can make him happy, terrific. So be it.
Well, that's very generous of you. Does this mean you're going to be going back to all your boyfriends in Hollywood? You must have tons.
I have a friend, period. Knock off the character assassination,
Well,
all right?
I'm glad you have somebody. Does this mean that you're so deliriously happy you're going to bow out and go back to your latest boyfriend?
No, Eden. I haven't been happy with him for a long time now. I'm thinking of leaving.
Does he know? Or is he going to have to find out through the gossip columns? I mean, that's your style, isn't it? When you get bored, you walk away. When you want something, you get it no matter what the cost. Must be pretty frustrating for you when people just don't part the Red Sea, when people just don't bow out of the way, like me, for instance. When Cruz doesn't snap into line, oh, your Hollywood boyfriend must be pretty upset.
You know, I came here to tell you that I have done what you wanted, and you turned this into something really ugly. This must be what you do to Cruz all the time. This must be why he's always so unhappy and torn. Is your idea of loving somebody constantly accusing them and berating them? And I just don't know how Cruz can stand it. I guess, though, he's just so loyal, he'll stand up to his commitment even if it makes him miserable.
And what does love mean to you, Victoria? Does Does it only count when it's taken away from somebody? Whether it's Katie Timmons or me?
You can't steal anybody away unless they want to be stolen, Eden. Sorry. I lost my temper. I said some things that I didn't mean. I know this has all been very painful for you, and I'm sure you said things that you didn't mean too.
I meant everything I said. And you meant everything you said. You see, you've shown me who you are. You're just a little more guarded than I am. I know what kind of person you are, Victoria. Cruz doesn't see it, because you work harder at fooling him.
You don't know me in spite of what...
You are not this fragile, tormented ingenue that you like to play. You are a very tough leading lady. You've done everything in your power to make me look bad and to make yourself look noble. So he'll turn to you in a moment of need, the brave woman who's kept silent all these years to protect the man she loves.
Well, I protected him from Keith, didn't
You
I?
protected yourself and nobody else.
Okay, Eden. What have you done for Cruz? Have you stood by him? Have you given him understanding? No, you act like a spoiled child for the
I've
whole
made
thing.
mistakes, granted. But I have been there for him in ways you will never understand.
Oh, that's right. I will not understand, and I'm not sure Cruz does. How much more miserable do you think you can make him before he realizes that he needs something more?
Get out of here. I don't want you here. Come on, get out.
I'm looking all over for you.
I would have thought you'd be too busy taking over the Catwell household to waste time with me, Gina.
No, Lily threw me out. She wouldn't believe me when I told her I didn't know my baby hadn't died. She wouldn't listen when I swore to her I didn't sell her.
Why should she listen to you? She knows what you're capable of. She knows that you're willing to sell out Kelly, someone you claim you care about, for money and status. Selling a newborn baby that you've never even seen before? Why, that would be like child's play. So like I said, why should she believe you?
Because I'm telling the truth.
Oh, the little girl who cried truth too often, and then when she finally meant it, nobody would believe her.
Mason, please don't try to hurt me now. I need you. You're the only one who can help me. Lily trusts you. I'm pleading with you.
You got a lot of nerve asking a Catwell for a favor, considering what you're trying to do to this family.
I never lacked nerve. As far as pride goes, look, I'll get down on my hands and knees if you want me to, Mason.
Oh, Gina, spare me that.
I stand nothing to gain from this. I have no ulterior motives except to get my daughter's love. She needs me, whether she's willing to admit it or not. She needs her real mother.
Gina, I don't know why, but I have a soft spot for you. Probably in my head rather than my heart, but... All right, I'll help you.
I'll always be grateful.
But I'm warning you, I can't promise anything. Lily genuinely hates you. She's not going to come around all that easily.
So his name's Martin Ellis? Yeah. Oh, a tournament in Monte-Carlo. So Victoria Lane's boyfriend is a tennis bum, huh? What, he's good? I see. Well, thanks, Eddie. I really appreciate it. And I'll choose you for my Trivial Pursuit partner next time.
You never looked happier, Maddie, than when you were cheating on your husband.
Can I help you? Yes, I have a round-trip ticket to Monte Carlo. My name is Eden Capua.
You're traveling first class with a seat on the aisle, Miss Capwell. Your plane boards in about 10 minutes.
Are you a Cruz Castillo?
Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Dear Cruz, I've left town for a few days. Don't worry about me.
Love, Eden.
Mason, get her out of here, please.
Lily, listen to me.
Look, I can't take any more of this. Now, you just get out of here or I will.
Hold on, Lily. Just answer me this. Haven't I always been honest with you? Haven't I?
Yes, you have, but what does that have to do with this?
Lily, I have seen Gina give 1,000 different performances. I've seen her lying through her teeth. But I've also been around the few times she's been honest with herself or anybody else. And I can honestly tell you that I believe her joy at finding out her daughter was alive was genuine. Emotion like that can't be faked.
Well, my mother, the woman who raised me, told me that the only thing you care about was the money.
I don't know why she told you that. Maybe she wanted you to hate me. But I swear I didn't tell you. I guess my mother did. I can't question her about it because she's gone. But Lily, I was a different person then. I was naive. I had a head full of dreams. I didn't care about money. I wanted you. I wanted that baby of mine more than anything else in the world.
I believe her, Lily.
Heaven knows I've done things that I'm not proud of. Lots of them. But I would never sell a child. I swear to that. Ask Mason. Ask him how hard I tried to get Brandon back. I would do anything to get him back.
I know you care about him more than anything in the world.
Until now. Now I have 2 children to love. Lily, please let me be a part of your life. I'm sorry for all those years we weren't together, but let me try to make it up to you. I love you. I really do love you.